Knucklehead Mountain, leaving Loopy Loo Cave. It's Monday Night Mash. Yo, what up, everybody? It's Caveman James. How y'all doing tonight? Just want to say a shout out to Joni Friels. She was the first one in the house tonight. As y'all noticed, done just in time. Welcome back, Don Seeger. Hey, tell tell Chewbacca and John that I said good luck. Beaver Reach. How y'all doing, everybody? Ron Reno, what's up, buddy? The prepping artist, how you doing, dear? Michael G, Bama Jen, Dome Seeker, let's see, Blue Stars, Sheridan, Bill B, Loretta Houch. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. I can't. I'm not good with names most of the time. And Joni and Michael and Lord Gray, Lord Eagle, and love y'all, my man. Hey, NorCal, what up, son? Big rings, baby. All right, y'all. FJB, that's it. Ooh, with a giant cactus. Ooh, that'd be a little bit raunchy. Some of that no frills kind of thing. What up, Southern? How we doing, Possum? 7th hour. What up, brother? So, the old man's supposed to have a State of the Union address tomorrow. Wonder what that's going to look like. He going to be standing up there going, what was it I was supposed to say? And then all of a sudden, it's going to sound like the 4th of July. But, yeah, it's crazy. I don't know what's going to happen with that. I guess we'll have to tune in and find out. I know one thing he's going to try to tell us, that the economy's great. But I don't know how that's going to work. Yeah, you're right about that too. Yeah, he is gonna mumble a lot too, or Michael G. You ain't you ain't shitting. He gonna do all kinds of shit. And I'm telling you, y'all watch. He's gonna lie about half the shit he talks about too. He's gonna say the economy's great, that we're on the mend, and that this and that. Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna be confused. Uh-oh. Recreational weed became legal in Missouri. That's right. Good job. It should be. It should be legal in every state by now, to be honest. I mean, it's stupid. Oh, yeah. Biden's going to be spewing a lot of shit. He's going to be talking all kinds of trash, and it ain't going to be good. I mean, that man, he's an idiot. Like, for real. He really is. He's a dumbass. Oh, yeah. But yeah, I'll watch it just to see him slur his speech. It'll be funny. Yeah, you're right. Weed should be legal everywhere. I mean, what up, Brian? Uh, it really should. Weed should be legal everywhere in the whole United States, and honestly in the whole world. But it really should. Weed should be legal everywhere in the whole United States. Sorry about that, fellas. I had my phone on and the stupid thing hit up on YouTube, and I wasn't even on the phone. It just cut on. Hey, well, Joni, that's true too. If you don't get caught, it ain't illegal because, well, no, Biden, brother. I hate to say it, but Biden. I don't think Biden's problem is that he smoked too much weed. He smoked too much of that hopium. He was hoping that his brain didn't go south, and well, it went there anyway. Hey, what up, Al? Hey, man. Hey, trust me, Pink Floyd's a badass fucking group, man. I love that. There's one song they do, and I can never remember the name of it, but all it is an instrumental. Like 90% of it's an instrumental, and it's one of the best damn songs I've ever heard, and it's like 30 minutes long. North Carolina, you right about that. It did go at his ass. So, what did y'all think of Sheridan's wedding video? That's something I was going to ask y'all a while ago. For all of y'all that's seen it. Hey, Chewbacca. Trust me, my man. I might I might get on for a little while tonight. I can't promise. Adrenochrome. Because I got to be at work at 6 a.m. But well, 7 a.m. actually. But anyway, so I might be on after I get off of here. But McBean, what's up, brother? I'm telling y'all. Oh, they're wanting me to come play Call of Duty. They need my sniping skills. You know how it go. Sheridan, that's probably true about you. And if I didn't have to work at that hour, I wouldn't be up either. Well, yeah, I would. I'd still be up because I wouldn't be to bed. Because back in the day when I worked second shift, that's all I did was stay up until like 6 or 7 in the morning and then go to bed. Sometimes it was 8 before I went to sleep. Hey, that's a God's honest truth. If anybody's got it, I do. That's for sure. Oh yeah. Nah, they need my sniper skills. That's what I mean, Joni. But no, John's holding the bag for the sniping. I need to take him out on a sniper run one day. Nah, I actually spilt the beans on that to him a long time ago. I can't get him with the snipe bag. I did that to a cousin of mine one time though. Should have seen that boy out there running around in the woods looking like an idiot. I said, no, he's over there behind the tree. Damn it, he just flew off. And then that was when I was about 15. Oh hell. You lost your 50, man? That sucks, Chewbacca. Damn. That's all right. I'm gonna try to come help y'all after a while. Bro. If that was a possibility, I'd definitely do it. I should have did it years ago when I had the chance, but I didn't realize it. Like I said, like I told y'all in here the other night or last Monday, I did not realize that she looked dead at me and was actually like pointing that conversation toward me. Because in my eyes, that wouldn't have been a gun. That'd have been heaven. Well, that's what the song says. It's never too late to do the right thing now. But that's not my decision. I can't do that. I can't make that decision for her. I know. Hey, trust me. The feeling's mutual. It always has been. Hey, if I'm a dumbass, I will walk that line every day. Because I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'd do anything. I'd do anything for that girl. I'd take a bullet, shoot down a gorilla. I'd stare death in the eye. Beat a bareback with my bare hands. Flow grown, what up, buddy? I'm good, my man. How are you tonight? But no, well, back to the snipe thing. But then, like after I turned 15 and the internet came around, I figured out that there's an actual bird called a snipe. Amen to that, my man. God bless the broken road. Ain't no doubt about that, Al. For real. But nah, this is I'm gonna guess black. That's the color of her thong, black. Wait a minute. Who said it was gross? Besides you? Everybody else is like, hey man. Oh wow, Max. Max Havoc, that I'm telling you, buddy. Now that's something you can actually go do. And that's an actual people don't realize that, but you can actually do that. You catch a sleeping. Damn it. All right. This thing's got to stop doing it. Sheridan, you think she's going to be wearing yellow? I think she's going to be wearing black. Nah, I know that, Dome. Hey, I wonder how many people actually think you can tip a cow, though. That's the funny thing. I wonder how many people actually think that that's the truth, that you can actually go cow tipping. And most of them will think that because of the tractor tipping thing in in cars, because that's the same premise. That movie was hilarious. I can't help it, but I thought it was funny. Get her done. Larry the Cable Guy. But Did they really? Wow. You can't do that. It doesn't work. The smell would be awful. Oh God. Michael G, I don't even want to think about her being commando, dude. It's bad enough that she has to be on TV. And to look at that smug mug. Ah, that's a scary thought, y'all. Ah, I can't. I ain't never done that before. Huh. See a comment and then get nauseous? What the hell? Have I lost it? Oh my God, she don't like cows. she she doesn't like cows. Dome it. I hate to say it, but she only likes one cow, and that's one she bottle fed. She helped raise it, and that was the only reason she. Wait, what? Oh my God. Oh, okay, Dome. I get that. Yeah, yeah. Sheridan, she bottle fed, helped bottle raise one of the cows on her nephews. Nah, you'd be all right. You just wouldn't mess with the cows. You'd have to. You'd mess with the chickens and the pigs and the. Oh my God, you're terrified of chickens? I didn't know that. That's something new. Boy, if we did ever grow a farm, I'd have to do all the work. I'd have to feed the chickens, milk the cows. Would you feed the pig, Brandy? Oh my God. Damn, Southern. A snail trail? Oh, come on, guys. That's just doubly harsh. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, the hogs will be all right. I'll deal with the chickens and and the cows. Oh, damn. That means I got a lump hay again. That sucks. Yeah. I'd split their melons too, Chewbacca. Don't need no wild hogs on your property. All they do is tear it shit up. Wow, Joni, that's an elite list. The Golden Girls Coop, Thelma Louise, Dixie Chicks, Coop, Marianne, and Wanda and Earl. Earl's the rooster. I say that. I say that, boy. Get you on. But no. Anyway, y'all. Wow. That's cool, Joni. I like the fact that you got chickens with names. I think I'd name my chickens too. And I'd have to have and I'd definitely have to have a rooster called Foghorn. There was no way I'd not have a rooster named that wouldn't be called Foghorn Leghorn. Wanda identifies as a rooster? Oh my God. I'd have to have a rooster named Foghorn Leghorn. I really would. Hey, Flip's not a bad name, man. If you ever watched Street Outlaws, there was a dude on there named Flip. He was cool. He drove a ratted out El Camino. Or yeah. No, El Ranchero. Flip was a badass. Oh yeah, I remember that. Remember having to go get it. Remember having to go get one and take it outside for you at work one time. She freaked out. She wouldn't move. Not until I picked it up and took it out. Or killed it. What up, Wisconsin farm boy? Flip Wilson. Now that was a good dude. That was a funny man right there. Flip was a crazy dude. I remember watching a comedy skit with him and Richard Pryor. That was hilarious. They were playing reverends. That's a good bit. I think it was off the Richard Pryor show. Well, that's true too, Shire. I remember that. But yeah, I had to run it away. Shoot, that ain't nothing. One time I had to there was a brown recluse that was attached to the front counter that I had to take out of there one time in a cup without getting bit. That was scary. But I wasn't worried about it. I knew what I was doing. I swept her up in the cup and took her outside and let her go. Shoot. Most things about the outdoors I'm not too worried about. I can deal with most of that. But shoot, it's crazy. I mean, it honestly is. But that kind of stuff doesn't really bother me. I mean, no animal really scares me. I mean, because I mean, if you know what you're doing in the woods, you can be okay. Oh yeah, I'm telling you. That was some crazy shit back in the day. I mean, sleeping up. Oh man. Yeah, snakes are cool. Nah, you can't want them any other way. You gotta have a pet, and you gotta and shoot. A lot of people are gonna name their animals all of them. That's true. He did say that. Michael G. Flip did say that. For every woman out there, there's a man running around with two, and that's true. Because sometimes there's a guy that has a woman, and then sometimes a guy has two. I'm just looking for one, or hoping for one, or I don't know. Oh wow, that's cool. I wouldn't mind trying that one time, but that'd be probably about the only time I try it once. Nah, I doubt it. Yeah, I told y'all the story of my snake wrangling days, but don't ever use a little kid. You think it was a black snake, or I'd have been fooled. But no, um, but no, most animals are pretty cool to deal with, though. I mean, shoot, actually, I mean, like if you get into an encounter with a bear, grab you two big ass rocks and bang them together real loud. It'll scare them off, and that's documented. Uh, shoot, cougar, it's the same way. Unless they, but you got to be careful with them because they'll sneak attack you. They'll come up from behind and just pounce your ass. You got to be very, 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 very diligent with those. Uh, luckily we don't see very many around here. There are some here in Virginia, but we don't see as many as but we don't see them as much as we do, like black bear and all that kind of stuff. Uh-uh. Yeah. Yeah, he's sending money we don't have anywhere. And he's sending it everywhere. We don't have the money, but he sends it everywhere. And two barred rocks. Wow. So we got Hop Hop, Billy Squacky, and two barred rocks. And Saffy. Hmm. Crazy. You want to hug a bear? Well, I don't know how that would work. Unless it was a friendly bear like Ben off of Grizzly Adams, or Samson off of, not Samson, yeah, Samson off of the Wilderness Family. You wouldn't want to hug a bear like Three Toes off the Wilderness Family because that would kill you. Ron Reno, I'm sure I know they do, buddy. Hey, if you can get 4 eggs a day, that's pretty good. Some people ain't even getting that right now. Some people ain't even getting any eggs at all. And a lot of people are like, well, what can I do for chicken feed? Well, there's a lot you can do. Substitute a whole lot of shit for chicken feed. My grandfather used to give them corn cobs. and corn right off the stalk. Nah, he definitely ain't gonna give it none of us. No, he definitely ain't gonna give us anything. Shoot, they're already talking about ending all of the stuff for the pandemic. You know, all of the stuff that they were sending out. All that money's getting sucked right back in, and they're gonna call it quits. Kamala Harris is a cougar. I don't know about that. A Polish chicken with an afro. That's funny. Bill B, that's true too. Bama Jen, that's a good question. I'm not really sure. Mid 40s, I guess. I don't know. 50s, 60s. Your guess is as good as mine. Bill B says 45. Well, yeah, I guess 45 could be considered, a cougar. But, hmm, that's a good question. Really, Brandon? Really, Sharon? You gonna call her a thought? Oh my God! Wow. What up, GM Shady White? How you doing, my brother? You a hottie, that's for sure, Sheridan. But I don't know if you're a cougar yet. You ain't that age range. You're what, 38? I think, or I don't know. I can't remember. But but yeah. Huh. Hey, my grandmother was 18 and my grandfather was 32. He was a cradle robber. He was 18 years older than my grandmother. That was on my mom's side. But it's all right. The man went to the doctor one time and told his physician in front of my grandmother that where he had a 6'1" son and a 6'4" son that small big things come in small packages. I was like, damn. And my grandmother told me that one. I said, oh Lord. She said she looked at him and went, now, Daddy, you shouldn't be talking like that. And then the doctor shook his head and looked at my grandmother and told her, she was like, hey, he ain't lying. Because my grandfather ain't but like, well, he wasn't but 5 foot tall, and my grandmother wasn't but 5 foot too. So to have such tall sons, I mean, he wasn't wrong. Yes, he was. I forgot about that, Shire. He definitely was. But it's okay though. Damn, Al, she still tries to come back. Hey, well, you must have did something right. Lord Eagle, good evening, my man. That's okay, prepping artist. Hey, like I said, my grandfather was 18 years older than my grandmother. He was 18, she was 18, and he was 32 when they got married. My great grandfather, my grandmother's dad, he didn't like it all that well. From what my grandmother used to tell me back in the day before she passed away, and said that said that my grandfather had to do a lot of sucking up to even get to that point. I was like, I bet he did. Like, understandable though. It's crazy. But that was in 19, like, I don't 1930. I forget what year that was. It was like in the 30s or 40s. Um, no, it was in the 30s, I guess, because my mom was born in 48. But uh, I don't know how long ago that was. I can't remember when they got married exactly. I know they were together. Um, I remember one of the last anniversary parties we threw them. They were together for like over 55 years. But no, it wasn't the age gap that was the problem. She only gets along with me, but she don't see that. But she'll tell me that every now and then. I'm re-trolling for chicks and bars. Hey, man. Some people say you can get lucky at a senior citizen home. Joni, that's probably true. Like, hey, don't backtalk me. I'm your elder. My ex-wife was older than me by 3 years. But I'm telling you, I don't know if I'd do that again or not. Yay! That was scary. But anyway. Oh my god. Look at the home. Well, at least I got something to look forward to in the wow, Jim. Brother, I hope you ain't going to the home, man. Not to, not to actually go to the home. Maybe you can get lucky there, but don't go to the home for that. Just to be going to the home. Bill, that might be all right. Oh my lord. Yeah, the women's prison will definitely do that. There ain't no moose in Missouri. Nope, they got elk. Nah, I don't know if they do or not. I can't remember. I'm not exactly up on that topography. I think that's how you say that, or the well genealogy, or I don't know, whatever it is. The whole naturalistic bullshit in Missouri. I don't know exactly what all they have in Missouri, but I'm pretty sure. Wow. Hey, well, that wouldn't be no worse than being like a wedding crasher, I don't guess. Oh my Lord, they're sleeping outside. Well, have fun. Tell them to have fun and tell them good night. Tell them caveman says good night. Michael G, they'll do that to you. They'll tell you no. Oh, okay. I didn't know that though. It ain't supposed to rain here. It's supposed to be cloudy, but it ain't supposed to rain. Yeah, how's a women? How's it? You know that ain't happening on its own. Women getting other women pregnant. Yeah, buddy. Woohoo! And women don't know what in the world's going on. They need to put a scientist in the women's prisons. See how all them women are getting each other pregnant. You wait. Eventually, and this will probably honestly happen. And this is, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny or anything like that. But I guarantee you, eventually they'll make a unisex prison to where all the men and women are in one fucking pod. Just segregated into different groups. You'll have a group of all the thieves in one in one section. You'll have a thief group of all the murderers in one tube, and there'll be men and women in each cell. Well, I guess they did in Twins. Or no, that was what was that, Junior? Whatever that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie was, where he got pregnant and him and Danny. I don't know. I can't remember that much. I think I can't remember what that movie was called, but anyway, I'm telling y'all, man. Eventually they will though. They'll eventually end up putting everybody in a unisex prison. That way that they don't have so many prisons and they'll yeah, I think it was Twins, honestly, but I can't remember if it was or not. But but equality. Yeah, that's what it is. They're like, well, if the women want equality, we'll just put them all in the same prison with the men. I must have missed that day too, Ron. Either that or either that or I was asleep in class one. Because I did a lot of that too. But no, honestly though, I mean, honestly believe it. I think that they're going to honestly end up trying to pull off some kind of unisex prison. Hey, George Carlin did a bit like that one time. Sheridan. That's an actual bit from George Carlin. He does a bit like that. Tells about how like you should put you should rope off all of the square states or the rectangular states like he says Colorado, all the four square states that are all connected together, and then like put all of the rapists, thieves, and or rapists, murderers, um, what else did he say? I can't remember all of the stuff he said, but then he said do it and put it all on pay per view and watch the money. He said watch the money soar. And then he said at the end, give the guy his freedom and kill him. Or ship him to Siberia. And then he'll freeze to death. Or the Antarctic. Okay, Big John was driving. Then they're on foot. Oh my God. I hope John can drive all right. Hey, I've been listening to Charles Manson here lately, man. That's crazy. How you pick that up? I was just listening to a Charles Manson interview yesterday, actually. Um, I listened to the one where he did the interview and said he wanted to send a tape to his old lady, and then he did another interview with Diane Sawyer. That was the other interview I watched. So he conned I think it was Access News. He conned them into giving him 30 minutes of his of camera time to send to his old lady and and let them do like a interview with him. He sat down with him for like an hour and he got 30 minutes for free. And they were going to send it to his woman that he wanted to send it to in Florida. And he give them the address, and they said, "We'll see. We'll see if we can send it." Hey, I'm telling you, man. But it's kind of funny though. In the one interview I watched yesterday, he was talking about exactly kind of like the shit that's happening now. It was in the one with him and the Access News lady or whatever it was. When the one where he was in Florida, or he went to Florida, or they told him he was in like France or something. even the even the guard that was with him said, "Yeah, they told him he was in France." Yeah, he does. That's what I'm saying. Like yesterday, when I watched that video, he was talking about how like shit was fucked up and this and that, and it was corresponding to every damn thing that was happening now. And I'm like, what the fuck? No, Manson wasn't as stupid as some of his followers because technically, and I don't know how they did it, but I know they made him like the ringleader of that whole group. But if he wasn't lying and all he told them was to do what you want to do, then he technically didn't tell them to go kill them people. So what was he in prison for? In some ways, he technically was innocent, but he was batshit crazy and needed to be locked up because he would have done it again anyway. He would have brainwashed somebody else. I remember watching who was that played in the Night Stalker movie? The new one. Jake Gyllenhaal, I think, does a Night Stalker movie where he plays this guy that goes around with a video camera. If that's the same dude, if I'm remembering right, that's the same. That's the same guy with the and or about the same guy, but I'm not sure. No, he really didn't get a fair trial. They took him in front of like a arbitrator or whatever, and they just deemed him guilty, and that was it. But Nah, he was crazy enough to go to jail, but he really didn't get a fair trial, honestly. From the way they did him anyway. But like he kept telling, but he always said that like up until the day he died, he kept saying that he didn't tell them that to go kill those people. He's like, I don't know how y'all even had me locked up. He's like, I didn't tell them to go kill those people. He said I told them to go do what they felt like they wanted to do. And he said if it made them happy to do whatever they felt like, made them happy. Jim Smith, world, good up, bud. How you doing, my man? Charlie had a fucked up life. Charles Manson was just screwy from the ground up, but um, y'all know, like he talks about being an artist. I've actually heard his album. It's not that great. I've actually heard his music, and it's not that great. uh, he talks about how like the Beatles stole some of his music and all this and that. I don't know if that's true or not. Insurrection. Oh my God. Dang, Joni. Oh man. Ed Gein. Wow. That's another crazy fool. Yeah, Helter Skelter. Yeah, it was Manson. Yeah, we was talking about Manson. We was talking about a lot of stuff. No, no, somebody said something about Manson a minute ago, and I said that's crazy. It was Lord Eagle. He mentioned something about Manson, and I said Manson. I said that's funny. I said I just watched like two videos yesterday of Charles Manson, like two interviews that he did. One where he got money from he got 30 minutes of video time for free from like I think it was either Axe News or Access News or First Edition or something like that. He got like 30 minutes of free like camera time to send to his old lady, who he called his old lady that lived in Alabama. I mean in Florida, and then and all he had to do was sit down and give her an interview. And the producer said, "Yeah, we can do that." Yeah, he was a buddy of the Beach Boys, Brian Wilson. But he said that the Beach Boys stole his music, and I don't believe it. Because some of the stuff I heard that some of the stuff that's on YouTube that he actually sings, and I've heard there's actually like an album out on YouTube of where he put it out and that he put out, and it's horrible. I listened to it on YouTube one time. Just look up Charles music or Charles Manson music or songs or whatever, and it'll come up. The whole album comes up. It's like 20 some minutes, I think. And it's just like a bunch of different stuff. Blackbird. Oh, okay. The White Album. Yeah, Marilyn did do that. Yeah, he did do that too, Michael G. But he also has an album out too. Manson does. It's on YouTube. You just got to look it up. I can't remember the name of it though. Just look up Charles Manson music or songs, and it should come up. David Koresh. Michael, she meant David Koresh. Yeah, David Koresh. Waco, Texas. 1990. I forget what year. The Koresh compound. The Waco compound. But yeah. That may have been possible that it would have went down differently if they'd have not pushed it. But the government got what they wanted out of it. Nah, the government got what they wanted out of that, y'all. They wanted to go in there and fuck shit up. That was the whole reason they sent them in there. They didn't have no. They had no intentions of. They had no intentions of making that peaceful whatsoever. None. They were just gonna go in there and do what they wanted. So they went down and blew them up. Yeah, the government definitely overreached that day. Janet Reno, the She Man. Reno smash, Reno bash, Reno mean. Reno want justice. Shit, they still are. The government's a part of a lot of shit that nobody really understands. And nobody really knows because they don't look hard enough. That's why I've never liked the government. Since I turned 15 years old, I turned my back on the government. I said I hate each side equally because neither one of them are any good. I learned years ago that you can't look at the Republican side and say they're okay, and you can't look at the Democratic side and say they're okay because they all have their crooks and they're all out for themselves and they're all out for one agenda: money. So I just stay in my lane and just wait and see what happens and then do what I have to. No. But see, thanks, sir. Hey, thanks, Al. Yeah, like you can't look at either side and say that they're good. I don't care what anybody says. I mean, I know there's Republicans and Democrats all over this world, and I know that there's diehard ones and this and that, but you got to call a spade a spade. And I've called a spade since I was like 15. And that's just the thing. I'm not, I can't look at them and say that, okay, this side's better than that side, or that side's better than this side because of this or that, because it's not true. The agenda is all for one thing, and that's money, and that's all they want, and that's why they go, and that's why they beg y'all and lie to you and tell y'all, the people that vote, what they might do, which they're not going to do ever. And then the next thing, bam, you get shit. Like Joe. Yeah, every story the government will tell you is untrue. Don't listen to a damn word they tell you. Because if you do, you're at a loss. Hey, Joni, me too. I just tell it how it is. Fuck them. They don't like it. Who cares? Oh, yeah. Did y'all see the new feature? Right here. I have I can put my actual at Caveman James in there now. They have a banner feature where I can splat it up there on the video feed. No, they can't handle the truth. That's the truth. If the government actually told the truth, this country would fall the fuck apart. Just like George Carlin always said all those years ago, back in the 90s when he was doing all of that comedy stuff about the government. The way he told it, the way he said it, is all true. If the government actually, if truth was actually leaked into the American government system, then that shit would fall apart. You'd have anarchy in the streets because nobody know what to do. Because we've been bullshitted so long that it's not, yeah, the truth will set you free. And it'll crumble governments. Because if you went into the government to this day and as somebody that was going to go in there and tell everybody everything that was seen, said, done, and whatever, and you actually went in there and did that, the government would fall to its knees and cry because you'd have to rebuild it. Because everybody would see the government for what it truly was, which is pure evil and a sack of shit. But and it's a government doesn't care about who they hurt or what's going on in this country. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know what it was. It's a passing. I know it's a big ass storm. It is a definite storm that we're going through. But no, you can't do all of that, man. Because the government's not going to help nobody. I don't care who it is, and I don't care what you do. And I'm speaking because I have family in the government. Technically, I can't. I don't know what he does in the government because he's not allowed to tell nobody. So we'll just put it that way. But anyway, but yeah. So yeah, I mean the government's not gonna help nobody, and people want them to help the homeless and the downtrodden and all of that. It'll never happen. Not until we actually get a government in there that cares. Because this one right here and any of the other ones that we're going to get from now on probably won't. I mean, we might as well just be looking out for ourselves now. Because, I mean, I mean, it's time for something different. I mean, all the way around. Lord Eagle, that might be a good idea, my man. Honestly. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. That's the thing. Hey Misty, how are you? Oh my God. Nah, I don't know what he is, honestly. I just know I don't know what he does. All I know is he works for the government. No, Misty, you're fine, sweetie. Welcome to the show. Uh hell, I just been babbling on for about 20 minutes about the last 10 minutes about the government being shook, crooked, shady, and shook, and would shake you like the mafia to get change out your pocket. And that's no lie. The government will. They'll shake you like the mafia to get change out your pocket. Like an old fucking good old boy. Rough you up in the alley. No doubt, K. No doubt there, Michael G. K Man will do that. Always. But yeah. Nah, man. I mean, they are. The whole damn government ain't nothing but mafia, a mafia now. I mean, think about it. And guess who Don Corleone is? Hey, guess who Don Corleone is? It's Joe Biden. Fucker. But anyway, I mean, come on. It's crazy. Amen to that. We love us some Babe Ruth. But nah, seriously though, like it's a sad situation, y'all. It really is. They I don't know. Oh my God. Well, Bama, if you did that, I'd have to see that. You'd have to record that shit. If you did that, I'd have to see it. That'd be funny as hell. But honestly, though, I mean, seriously, like it truly is a mafia now. That's what the government is. You've got you've got like one side playing the other, and when they get into a tangle, some of them end up getting shot. Well, you know how that goes. I mean, like by the vote, and then turn around, and it's the same thing. Next time, it's somebody else getting got. But it's a mafia. And then you just keep getting new leaders each week or each year or every 10 years or every 4 years or 8 years, however long it takes. And they just keep getting paid on both sides to do nothing but take our money and do whatever the hell they want with it. Give it to Ukraine and put us in debt and make the middle class and the lower class Let's see, will it start? Hopefully it'll start. Are we 5x5? We 5x5? Somebody help me out. Hold for me. YouTube kicked me. I don't know what happened, but all I know is next thing I know, my camera. Thanks there, Michael. 6x5. Woo! On a bed of thorns. Damn, there it goes again. Look at this. I keep getting late, y'all. What's the deal? I don't understand it. YouTube keeps playing with my feed. Now I'm 420. Woo! But yeah, I don't know. I think YouTube keep kicking my camera off. The assholes. Yeah, that's what happened. The government heard me. Fucker. Fuck you, Joe. And all the shit you wrote in on cutting my light off. Nah. Honestly though, it's sad, man. Like you can't do anything because the vote doesn't count much anymore. And we are in a communist country anymore for the only perspective I see. Like, because I mean, it didn't work. It didn't work when I was 15. But it's sad. But anyway, on a lighter note, uh, well, Joni, it could have been the Ukraine comment, but I don't know. Oh yeah, I always wake and bake. There ain't no doubt. That's always a morning thing. That's a ritual. Got to do that, son. I mean, you got to pull that out. Like, ain't nothing better than a wake and bake. And then go to work. Shouting, I love potted meat. I don't care what's in it. And I know what's in it. I still don't care. I eat it too. Hot dogs as well. My dad loved fried catfish. I'm not big on fish. I can't do it, unfortunately. But no, my dad, he definitely loved fried catfish. He learned how to fillet his own. He taught me how, but I'll probably never fillet a fish unless I honestly have to. I mean, unless it's a last resort and I've got to eat it, then yeah, I will definitely fillet one. But amen to that. I definitely agree with that, Sheridan. We'll just be gross together. But nope. Um, but hey, I got a question for you all. What if I did a Friday night show? What would y'all think? Just give me an idea. Y'all set it up in the comments or whatever. I'll make I tell you what, I'll make a poll and y'all vote on it. I'll go out to the community page here in a little while, make a poll, and y'all can vote. But anyway, anyhow, thank y'all for coming to the Monday Night Mash. It's getting late. I've got to be up at 6 a.m. in the morning. Got to wake and bake and go to work. Then step high, brother, until 3 o'clock. But hell yeah, I'll do a Monday night show and a Friday night show most likely. But I'll post I'll go ahead after I get out of the chat. I will post a poll for that. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, subscribe if you haven't. I love y'all. As they used to say, peace and chicken grease back in the day. And then what was the other one? I mean, if you're a banana split, how all that shit. But nah, we love y'all. Good night. God bless. May everybody in the whole United States, be blessed tonight. May each state have a great night. Each person in here, Max Havoc, Misty, Southern Possum, Teresa Buchanan, Bama Jen, Joni Frills, Blue Stars, Michael G, Sheridan, the Prepping Artist, everybody. Love y'all. Al, have a good one, buddy. Axeman, Red Dog, Ron Reno, everybody. Love y'all. Y'all have a good night. Peace out. K-Man up. Be rich.